Alright, Twilight here. We're going to go ahead and do the playthrough of what I've been calling Minecraft Advanced Survival. And here we go. Hopefully recording this won't make it too laggy. Doesn't look too bad actually. Well, as we mentioned before, food is going to be a priority, so it's good that we've got some chickens and pigs over there. I'm using the Chop Tree 2 bucket plugin, which is why the logs just keep dropping down like that. Looks like we've got kind of a nice lake, peninsula kind of thing with pine trees. Wow, and a really big glacier in the distance. Huh. That black spot on it looks like it might be oil. Excuse me. From the Buildcraft modification. Okay. Well, starting off is not going to be that different. We're going to be gotta have wood to make a crafting table and so forth and so on. We'll get that all sorted out. Make a wooden shovel just to make it a little bit easier. And actually, probably wouldn't hurt us to have a weapon of some kind. You know, just in case. Like I said, first thing we're really going to want to do is get some food. And that pig had nothing. Don't like hollow pigs. There we go. We'll be eating well tonight. And again, probably would be worthwhile to keep a few animals around for breeding, since who knows when we'll be needing the food. Yeah, that'll do us alright for right now. I hear a zombie though, so. Oh, well, he's probably. Oh, yep, he's down in there. I'm gonna stay clear of that. Let's see, a good place to set up. Let's see. Right here by this lake would be nice. Well, first thing to do would be get some stone. So we'll dig down and find some stone. Hey, some iron. That's always a good omen. Not that we can get it yet, but more iron. It's really dark down here. And if you'll notice how fast our food's gone down already. We've used up the saturation. We're already down. Oops, that's a little too far. See, jumping, if you'll watch, yep, so there goes another half part. So that really uses up our food fast. Actually, to be honest, I'm going to make a furnace first for cooking the food. I also did, you know, kill the pigs and the chickens, and that uses up a lot of food too. Let's see. We'll start with the chicken. That cooking. We'll Go back down, grab some more stone. Probably don't seem too rushed, but it is important to not dilly-dally your first day. I mean, I kind of lucked out by having some animals there for ready food right away. I've had other times where it's, midday, my food's half gone, and I haven't found any. Which means you're in for a rough night, or possibly even a lethal night. Yeah, see, and jumping really hurts a lot. That's something else that this makes not just something that looks nice, but actually almost a necessity, is stairs. If I have to jump up those all the time, it really uses up my food quickly. Whereas if I have stairs, you can use up food nearly as quickly. So stairs actually make a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and get some stone tools going. I will try to mention the different mods and what things come from as I come across them. I'm going to assume a lot of people are pretty familiar with the big ones like Buildcraft and Industrial Craft. Not that we're anywhere near using those kinds of things yet. But if I forget or if you have questions, go ahead and feel free to comment, and I'll try to answer any questions you have. And we'll make a stone sword. Where is the sun? Actually, we're going to starve, so we need to eat some food. Excuse me. That'll keep us going for a little while, and we've also got some pork chops, so that'll be nice. Let's see, the sun... Oh, we're not even midday yet, so... Oh, no, actually, yes, we're past midday. So I really need to get moving. We are going to need some wood. I mean, probably we would find some coal, but if not, we're going to want some charcoal. So we're definitely going to want to have light. I don't want to hide down in my hole in the dark. Okay, with this stone axe, we can get some wood pretty quickly. Now, the question does arise is, what are we going to do once the animals run out, or if we haven't gotten a farm up and going yet? And with 4 times longer on growth for plants, that could easily happen. We're not going to be having wait anytime soon. Even if we had the farm up and ready to go right now, which obviously we don't. And of course, trees don't grow at all, so we can't plant saplings, but they are good for burning, so we'll try to grab some of that. What's that? Yeah, I really don't want to go down there. Not right now, anyway. So we'll snag these saplings, that'll be useful. Let's go ahead and get some charcoal going. That way we can get the furnace burning with more. Boy, we're running out of time. Hopefully that'll all finish burning before the sun goes down too low. And actually, yeah, I'm going to go down and do some more digging because I'm not nearly deep enough. I don't have any torches, though. I should have made some. Oops, that's gravel. Now, you may be wondering why I'm digging down into the ground instead of just making a simple shelter up above. Anybody who saw my little demonstration with Monster Apocalypse will understand. Go back up, and again, this is going to use up a lot of my food doing this. Which is why I really need to get stairs going, but don't have time right now. That's getting along there. With Monster Apocalypse, the monsters will, the zombies specifically, will break right through the more saplings, right through the blocks. Like dirt, they can dig through in about 5 seconds per block. Stone or cobblestone takes about 20 seconds, but you know, that's not long enough, unfortunately. And it's getting dark, so we really need to get in. I mean, we have a little bit of daylight left, but I don't want to take the risk of waiting too long, because things get ugly quickly. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put some stone there, just so they have a harder time digging down through. Oh, I might as well grab that iron. This may look like a nice little hidey hole, but I'm going to go deeper because they, like as I said, they can sense you from quite a distance away, and that means vertically too. So even though they'll be stuck up above me, they will be trying to dig down through the ground trying to get to me. So I want to make sure I'm deep enough that they can't get to me, at least over one night. Let's see, we're probably around 50 or so? Oh, 47, okay. I found going down to about 40 is a good spot. That's deep enough that you're relatively safe from the monsters, at least over 1 or 2 nights. And it's also where you're starting to get low enough that you can start finding better ores. For example, with me playing on industrial craft, having copper and tin available is really nice, because then I can make bronze, which helps a great deal. So here we are at level 40. It's not that it has any real special significance, other than it's roughly deep enough, and it's kind of a nice even number. So excuse me. Now, I haven't heard any monsters, although it could be we're just deep enough. Let's go ahead and get those stairs put up. So if I'm having to go up and down the stairs, or up and down, it's not going to drain me of food so fast. Actually, making a chest would be a good idea, just so in case something horrible happens, which is not all that unlikely. I'll have some of my supplies back here. Actually, let's put most of my supplies back there. Yeah, because you never know. I'll hang on to that, I guess. So we got a little hovel down here. Yeah, you can tell they're already up above. You can't hear them because they're too far below, but if you look at the mini-map, in the center, I can't point to it because my inventory covers it. But right around where I'm at, you see there's some kind of brown spots where some stuff has been dug away. That's them at the surface digging, trying to get down into where I'm at. And when we start putting these stairs up and we get a little closer, you'll hear them. So let's get this set up. And again, I like the fact that stairs are normally a little handier or more convenient or look kind of nice, but here they actually make a huge difference just in the food it's saving you, because you're not having to jump all the time. You can just smoothly climb. Oh, well, that worked out well. Oh, yeah, we can hear them now. And to be honest, I'm a little reluctant. If this is dirt all the way up, yeah, you can hear it's really busy up there, and you can see on the map they're digging away a lot. I'm gonna stay for. Ooh, sounds like a skeleton shot a creeper, and I do have it so creeper explosions cause fire. So yeah, you can probably see all the fire up there on the surface. So I'm just gonna stay down here for now. Doesn't seem like it's a good idea to mess around up there right now. So let's go ahead and get to about making our place a little bit, well, if not homier, at least less cramped. Ah, coal. That'll be nice, if I could dig it correctly. And see, even though we have quite a few modifications installed, like Industrial Craft, Build Craft, Red Power, they have a lot of, especially Industrial Craft that has its own little tech tree you can climb up. Right now, I'm not concerned with any of that at all. I'm concerned with, well, first I was concerned with making sure I had food, because that was my first priority. I could, if I wasn't careful and I was doing a lot of digging and jumping around, I could actually end up starving before the night came. Not easily, but it's possible, and I didn't want that to happen. And remember, I've got, with the Hunger Plus Plus modification, I've got a steady drain on my food, so even if I was holding completely still, in one full day, one day-night cycle of Minecraft, 20 minutes, I would run out of, I would go from full to starving. So, I mean, if I was out of food and it was nighttime, I would hold still, and hopefully that would slow down my hunger rate. Ooh, iron. Enough that I could make it through the night, but even just standing still is not, you're not safe. So food had to be the first priority, so I made sure I did that. Now, the next one was having, some resources, like wood and stone and so forth, which I did. Actually, I really should. I don't have any more stairs. I gotta start making some more of those to have on hand. It's not like you have to have stairs everywhere all the time, but like here, I'm going to be climbing up and down that a lot, presumably. So I certainly want to have stairs there. Well, let's get our furnace doing something while I'm digging and jabbering on. Let's see, we'll get the iron started. Get some more furnaces. Which means I should probably dig this out a bit. So food and then shelter. And now I'm going to be trying to just kind of make sure I have a nice place carved out for myself. And actually, food is not really a solved problem anymore at this point. I mean, it's solved for the short term. I mean, right now I've got food. I've got 2 pork chops. That'll do me for a little while. But I've only got, I don't know, I only saw 3 or 4 more pigs up there, maybe not even that, and a few more chickens. In other words, in a day or 2, maybe 3 if I'm lucky, I'm going to be out of food again, and there's no more animals, and I'm not going to have wheat that fast. Not fast enough to be breeding them. So where am I going to be getting my food? I can either go scouting around and hopefully locate some more. Oh, there goes another creeper. That's ugly. And hopefully find some more animals, or possibly mushrooms, or I can go fishing. And once I get some string, if I can get some string. Fishing's another one of those things. Wow, there goes another one. Glad I'm down here. Fishing's another one of those things where normally, why bother? You can, but it's not that exciting, and what's the point? Food's easy enough to come by anyway, so why bother? Here, if I can't find more animals or something in a day or 2, wow. Fishing is going to be the only thing keeping me alive. And it really takes you into it. Oops, there goes that. It really takes you into a interesting trade-off, and it feels again more like a survival situation, because you're fishing. Obviously, you need to fish so you can get food, but while you're fishing, you're using up time. And if you use up too much time, then you run the risk of, I fished all day, and now it's nighttime, the monsters are going to kill me, so I run back underground and hide out at night. But you can only do so much. I mean, if you spend your whole day fishing, then you don't get a chance to do anything else, like collecting wood or going exploring and trying to find other stuff. There's a lot of things you can do underground, but you can't do everything. There's a plugin that helps with it, and I haven't gotten it working yet, so I'm just abiding by the rule for right now. But I am not going to do any underground farms. Just because, well, I guess there's the whole realism thing, although, again, it's Minecraft, so how realistic is it? But also, because it gives you a reason to be on the surface. instead of hiding out down here all the time, I'm going to need to go to the surface and in theory try to carve out a section of land that's safe up there that I can farm on. But it's going to require building a structure to do it. And it probably won't be easy. So anyway, let's go ahead and get some more stuff made. Oops. Get some charcoal going. What the heck? Let's make a little bit of smooth stone. And we'll throw that back for now. Yeah, see, I haven't been watching it, but you guys might have. I see how my food's been going down. I'm down to about half now, and I've been doing a little bit of walking and some mining, but not that much. My food use is set to triple usage, but even taking that into consideration, I wouldn't have lost this much. The rest of it is that steady drain where I'll starve in 20 minutes. And that is adjustable. That's what I have it set to. Yeah, the food just dropped down another half shank there, and I wasn't really moving at all. So we've got that going on. We're going to need more torches, although I guess I could do that right now. I'm going to want to, I probably want to get a fishing pole as soon as possible, so hopefully once I kill some spiders. Oh, it's actually morning. Did it already say that the next day had come? Oh, Friday, January 6th. I forgot to change that. One moment. Let me fix that really quickly. Be right back.